Harris. Harris replaces Kim Herring, the safety who started most of the year, but bad ankle sprain, will not play today. 2nd and 3, underneath, complete, and the first down goes to Frank Wycheck, who led the Titans in catches this year with 70. From the 46, it's George, finds an opening, and he's into Baltimore territory with what appears to be a first down at the 44. Good protection for McNair. Now he has to scramble. He's got running room the other way. And skips down to the 36-yard line before Chris McAllister, who directed those verbal taunts at Eddie George, makes the tackle. Thigpen now the wide out to the near side. It's George again, plowing for what appears to be another Tennessee first down. It is. It's George left side again, and this time he's stacked up at the 30-yard line as the Goose, Tony Saragosa from the University of Pittsburgh, there to throw his 340 pounds in the ball carrier. McNair looking deep, scrambles, hit hard and almost fumbled at the 23-yard line, close to a first down. Michael McCrary, the man with that ever-going motor, underneath, and it's to Aaron Kinney, the rookie tight end from Florida, and another substantial gain to the 18 of the Ravens. It'll be 2nd and 1. Boulware made the stop. On 2nd and short, George up the middle gets enough to the 10 for another first down. That's the 9th play of this drive for 58 yards and 1st and goal. Chance later in the game. McNair underneath, complete. Yancey Thigpen, and Thigpen to the 2-yard line. Jamie Sharper saved a touchdown. George, touchdown! An 11-play drive that consumed almost or more than half of the opening quarter. Eddie George with a touchdown. Look, Patrick Johnson in motion. The handoff is to Lewis, and he is dragging a tackler with him across the 20 to the 21. Dilfer, his first throw underneath, complete to Brandon Stokely. Stokely from Southwest Louisiana. Samari roll on the coverage, and that is the Ravens' initial first down. The game. On 2nd and 10, down the middle, wide open is Kadri Ismail, and he can run, and a saving tackle by Samari Roll as Ismail had his eyes on the goal line. He had 49 catches on the year and had a big touchdown catch here. Dilfer, good protection, and he's going long. Stokely is open. Incomplete, and what timing by Blaine Bishop. It looked as if the only way Bishop could stop a touchdown was with an interference call, but he got there in perfect time. Well, to Derek Mason. Richardson, one of the best at dropping it inside the 5, and he does it again at the 1-yard line. Covered by James Trapp. Eddie George up the middle. And out near the 10-yard line before Corey Harris can trip him up. Let's go back. Deep set tailback. Gets around the corner. And finally knocked out of bounds by Chris McAllister, but it's a first down for the Titans. 2nd and 9. McNair has it knocked right back to himself by Burnett. And he'd have been better off not catching it.
That's just instinct. That's an instinct that Steve wishes wouldn't have come into play.
League in ball control this year. The handoff inside to George. And he's able to fight his way out to the 24. But that was a 3rd and 19 after McNair lost 10 yards on the catch of his own pass. And end over end, Lewis gets by the first man and is hit at the 43-yard line by Perry Phoenix. Wide open open is Shannon Sharp. They forgot about the tight end, and Sharp is all the way to the 1-yard line. Oh, my.
Lost track of who he was supposed to cover.
First and goal, Jamal Lewis. He ties it up. He's in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Jamal Lewis with a 1-yard touchdown to tie it at 7, and now the kickoff. On second and long, McNair fires, and it's a first down out to the 35 to Mason, who caught 63 during the regular season. This 4-year veteran from Michigan State. On first down, it's George. Up the middle and running through tackles out to the 43-yard line. Inspired high-knee driving Eddie George from Ohio State. Closer to 2 for the first down. McNair tripping and then throwing complete. It's Yancey Thigpen, the former Steeler. First down.
Oh, did Steve McNair get hit, and he is still down on the ground.
Ray Lewis got him.
Oh, Steve McNair is down. Dick, he missed the game.
That was a Kansas City Chiefs game.
Yep, and there he gets it right in the face mask. A helmet-to-helmet shot from Ray Lewis. This is
3rd and 13. O'Donnell's first pass. Over the middle, complete. Derek Mason. First down. What a big play for the Titans.
And the guy responsible in the zone defense where Mason catches the ball is Ray Lewis. And I guess that's why he's a corner, an all-pro corner.
3rd and 19 to the sidelines. Yancey Thigpen hammered down at the 33. Is it a field goal opportunity? Let's see if Aldel Greco comes on to try to break the tie. From 45. No, dying spiral that barely made the goal line.
That might have gotten tipped. Did that get hit at the line of scrimmage?
Well, Keith Washington is saying, I got something. Priest Holmes in the backfield as Dilfer is tapped. Henry Ford had his motor company in the backfield. Interest, Derek Mason is blocked, and rolls out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Chris Coleman. Second and 6, quick throw, Mason, and he's tackled right at the yardsticks by Ron Woodson, who came flying over. Woodson in his 14th season still showing such terrific acceleration to the ball. From the 13, McNair. Nobody open, and threw a backhanded pass. Their little punch and shove in the end zone. Tony, check that. It was Robert Bailey, the veteran for the Ravens, threw a punch at Eddie George down there. This one is up. And no good.
He hits the upright again.
He rattled the yellow post again, as he did against Baltimore in November on an extra point. And welcome back to Adelphia Coliseum, where it's 7-all, the Titans and the Baltimore Ravens. And up in front of Lewis, fake to him, Curse misses the sack, and the throw downfield is complete. Ismail, first down at the 45-yard line. With him now, another blitz, and they got him at the 35-yard line. Godfrey again, the former Cowboy, put it away. His last punt blocked by Chris Coleman, and it's blocked again by Coleman, the same man, and out of bounds at the 29-yard line. The Quinella for Coleman. 8-yard line, 27. Eddie George breaks a tackle, and he's to the 22, gain of 5. Harry James Sharper makes the tackle. Jamie, his dad, Harry James. George again. And he has a first down near the 15-yard line. Again, they're running on that left side behind the 13-time Pro Bowler Matthews, who goes again to Honolulu. Just gets it off. Swing it. George. Wrestled out of bounds by Ray Lewis at the 4-yard line. Second down and 3. Rodney Thomas has replaced George. This is Thomas. Sticks his head in there and hard yards close to the 5-yard line. That'll be where they marked it, another first down.
That into the crowd.
It's a big stand by the Ravens trying to deny the touchdown, force the field goal. George up the middle. Nothing there except white jerseys. Rob Burnett, Michael McCrary, and plenty of help.
Get out of there, 58.
Shot for the NFL's top golfer, and he nails it. 21 yards officially. Downtown Nashville, across the Cumberland River, here in the Athens of the South. Sam Gash in motion. Oh, Dilfer hit and overfires Shannon Sharp at the 40-yard line.
Dilfer's got to be hurt. What a shot he took right in the chest.
Keith Bullock, the backup linebacker, the #1 draft pick of the Titans from Syracuse, had a full sprint run into the quarterback.
Oh, and Trent Dilfer completely defenseless in the throwing motion. The follow through, and he gets it right directly in the sternum. And that is a hit with the helmet by Bullock, and I'll guarantee you that Gene Washington of the National Football League going to take a long look at that.
And the Ravens should get field position perhaps on Tennessee's half of the field after this punt.
We saw Lewis run a pair back against the Jets on Christmas Eve.
High snap, and Hendrick fields it. Sends a high kick. Lewis, fair catch, is struck at the 40-yard line. The ball then downed as Damon Sidney was being blocked. Now, was he blocked into the kicker by Robert Bailey?
Well, out that he was hit. And Bernie Kukar telling us he was not blocked in. That Damon Sidney hit him straight up.
With the opportunity, 37.
Jamal Lewis finally gets a hole, and Blaine Bishop comes up to make the tackle after a 5-yard gain. Ismail to the left and Sharp in motion left. Lewis, boy, he's powerful, and he's got the longest run of the day for the Ravens to the 26-yard line before Marcus Robertson, the safety, can make the tackle. Spread formation now, 5 receivers. And it's Lewis on a reverse, and no one fooled on that, especially Randall Godfrey, the middle linebacker. Field goals, this to tie it, and it is good. 10-all as Matt Stover, who scored all of his team's points in 5 games that whitewash month of October for the Ravens, and they still, because of Stover's leg and the great defense, won 2 of those 5 games without scoring a single touchdown. That's tied at 10, 23 seconds left in the quarter. McNair underneath to George. And Jamie Sharper and Ray Lewis make the tackle, and that will probably take us to the change of ends and the 4th quarter, and perhaps more against this Raven defense for more than 2 seasons. Quick throw, complete. It's the tight end, Wycheck, and he carries the tackler all the way to the Baltimore 43. Corey Harris got a free ride, and the flags come down.
Well, Corey Harris, you saw him swinging the right hand, trying to knock the football out of his hands. But the flag might be for the fact that he hit, really threw him after they were well out of bounds.
A 42-yarder if the Titans fail to make a yard on this play. Here comes Woodson on a blitz, and McNair takes off. Oh, is he hit? What a collision at the 20-yard line. Jamie Sharper and Dwayne Starks. Boy, did he sell out on that one. Attempt on 4th and a yard and a half. Blocked again, and picked off. He can run it. Look out. Anthony Mitchell at the 50. And Mitchell is going to go all the way for a Baltimore touchdown. McNair fires complete. It's Mason. And he's hammered again, but close to the first down yardage, and across the 35 it is a first down. 11 on the play. Rod Woodson, the defender. Mason, the receiving leader in this game. Throw to Mason again. Got away from Dwayne Starks and picks up another first down at midfield. So shotgun, second down, 14. Good protection. Intercepted by Ray Lewis, and Lewis is on his way. He's going to go for a touchdown. Oh my!
And Eddie George is heartbroken because that's his fault.
Remains, and Lewis playing to the crowd as well. He did indeed quiet him.
And they are hopping in Baltimore, and they are hopping in Oakland
On this date. George again, they're waiting for him. Was Robert Bailey, the backup defensive back, hanged up today. So McNair will scramble for the first down, and he takes the hit from Rod Woodson. Now here's a man 35 years of age, Rod Woodson, playing at safety. 3rd and 5. McNair finally to George. Oh, is he horse-collared at the 48-yard line by Woodson again?
Must have grabbed the face mask. Well, he didn't.
4:20 left. First down at midfield. McNair again to George, who suddenly has become his leading receiver, and Ray Lewis. These two men going to have each other's number on their own jersey the way they for Tennessee. Short, and flag goes down. Wycheck, the intended receiver, Corey Harris, signal.
Yeah, there's holding on the receiver in the slot.
8-10 for a first down.
Oh, run the ball, Steve.
And he was trying to hit Carl Pickens, the veteran acquired from Cincinnati in the and they go. The Ravens take over on downs.
Themselves looking way up in an attempt to win this thing.
Well, it's a must stop for them here on 3rd and 5 as Dilfer just goes down rather than throwing an ill-advised pass. He takes the sack back at the 33-yard line. He's got to give some pats on the back to the defense and special teams, who got 14 of the 24. Now McNair will try to run for a first down and spins out to the 40-yard line, and that second effort will be enough for the first down at the 2:10 mark.
Only got 4 people up by the line and 7 back.
2nd and 10. McNair brought down at the 35-yard line. Sam Adams able to get in to make the tackle, and
Of sooner or later. I think it's destined for Marvin Lewis to end up being a head coach.
last play or a big play. Last play for Tennessee, as it falls incomplete and appropriately at the feet of Rod Woodson, the great All-Pro, and Tony Saragosa with his sunglasses on early.
Well, he's getting ready to go to California, and especially our thanks to Baltimore and Tennessee. They provided us with a big-time football game today, Dick. This was a pleasure to be here.
2 Al Del Greco field goals, and 1 was returned in a tie game. 90 yards for a touchdown by Anthony Mitchell.